Ich bin nicht mehr angesagt. Ich bin müde geworden.
Du bist Derek ZOOLANDER. Du hast einen chinesischen Wurfstern mit einem Blick gestoppt. Zeig mir diesen wunderschönen Blick.
Warte, nein!
Magnum, jetzt! Nimm das! Tequila!
Vielleicht versuchen wir es mit einem Handtuch.
Guys, thank you for this funny movie. I mean, I'm a big fan of the first Zoolander. I at least watch it once a year. So.
Really? Oh, cool, cool.
So I was amazed to see you again in these cool roles. How was it for you stepping back into these shoes of these crazy guys?
Well, I remember the first day kind of playing Hansel again, and you're always a little bit nervous, and then getting the direction from Ben, more Hansel, and that kind of, I knew what he meant. It was kind of be more vain, be more sort of kind of self-consciously, you know, trying to look good as you're talking.
Which is a natural thing for Owen. So most directors are asking him to not be so self-conscious, not be so aware of what you're doing with your face. But for this movie, it's definitely the opposite, and it was sort of like getting back into it was a little bit at first strange because it had been a long time, and we talked about it for a long time about possibly doing the sequel, and we'd written a draft 5 years ago, and so the build up to it was a lot, and then finally getting into it and doing it was, I ended up having a really good time, especially being able to do scenes with Owen and have fun like that.
Derek ZOOLANDER, ich arbeite für Interpol, Global Fashion Division.
Die ist heiß. Ich vertraue ihr.
So how do you create these guys? Do you like pick all the cliches from male models and other fashion models and put them together, or is it the perfect cliche, these guys?
Well, you kind of try to just kind of tap into your own vanity, which of course everybody has. You know, everybody has like a mirror face that they do, and usually you don't want people to see your mirror face, but actually with this movie, your mirror face is exactly how you want it, just very sort of, you know, self-conscious.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, whatever we did on the first movie, we just tried to get into that again on this film. And, you know, models, I think even models realize how ridiculous the modeling world is, you know? I've never really met a male model or a female model who has ever been...
They always seem to be sort of making fun of it.
Yeah, I think it's, you know...
It's not cool to take it too seriously.
Yeah, I've never met a model who said, you know, yes, this is fulfilling me totally. This profession really allows me to be all. I mean, they all look at it as a way of, you know, well, not necessarily stepping, but just
actors.
Well, really, I'm just saying, it's. I think nobody has a problem when you have fun with the idea of being a model.
Das momentan angesagteste Supermodel der Welt. Das ist All.
Bist du jetzt ein männliches Model oder ein weibliches Model?
All ist alles. Ich glaube, er meint, hast du das Brötchen oder die Wurst? Oops.
What I liked about this one, and also I liked with the first one, is that you have these amazing cameos, and especially I think it makes it more authentic that you have like people from the fashion world in this movie. So is it hard to get them to play their own parts in this one, or do you just call them up and say, hey, we're doing this?
Well, it was great to get, you know, Carl and Lagerfeld.
No, he's not in the movie.
What?
Owen never watches the movies that he makes, just so you know.
Funk!
6 ermordete Popstars im letzten Jahr. Alle mit diesem Blick.
Peace out, Freunde.
No, I mean, it was great to be able to get the people. Having Anna Wintour sort of bless the movie was a big thing for us, and we were really fortunate that she was so helpful in opening doors, and once she was on board, it really helped.
Nehmen Sie mich von hinten, so als würde Ihr Leben davon abhängen. Doch nicht so, sondern so, zur Sicherheit und Schwimmfähigkeit.
And I was always wondering, because even in the first part we have like all these funny cameos, and do you write them? Do you say, okay, I want Kiefer Sutherland in this one?
Some of them we wrote, you know, there was a bunch that we wrote, and like Sting and Bieber and, you know, and some of the designers. And then you just have to sort of hope that they'll agree to it, and all those did. And then the other ones, we basically just kind of said, you know, we had so many people asking us to be in the movie. So there was that, which was great. And then, you know, it just came down to about schedules. If people could make it over, they came. If they didn't, then they didn't. You know, it was that kind of a thing.
Sie sind sicher, dass Zoolander uns helfen kann?
Hallo, Hübscher.
Mann, du hast doch echt nicht mehr alle Tassen im Schrank.
And how difficult is it for you? I mean, you guys are friends, but you're also the director. So, is it difficult for you to say, okay, I need more Hansel now?
No, not really, because Owen really is a lot closer to Hansel than you would think in terms of just his thought processes or lack of thought processes. And I say that with all respect to Owen, knowing that he comes on the set kind of like a method actor. Like, I don't think when we were shooting the movie I ever really knew Owen. I just knew Hansel. When he got to set, he was Hansel. When he left set, he was Hansel. He would stay in. So he was so vapid and just so incredibly self-involved during the shoot. I was like, this is amazing. This guy is just inhabiting this role.
It's true. Owen stays in Hawaii. That's where you find Owen. The guy you were with in Rome.
Right.
That was Hansel.
Right. Yeah, and sometimes Owen will actually just literally phone in a role.
Yeah.
Like he'll call up.
Well, I found a studio in Hawaii where you're able to do looping.
Yeah.
And so, I have been able to phone it in sometimes.
Es gibt nur ein kriminelles Superhirn, das hinter allem stecken kann.
Der Knast hat mich verändert. Ich bin jetzt hart bis auf die Knochen. Toll. Wo ist mein gottverdammter Latte?